Good morning, web spiders. I am so glad you're in the web. It's Monday. It's going to be a marvelous Monday. I have lots of really exciting announcements, but let's start with birthdays. I had a friend come in this morning saying it was his birthday. And so I want to make sure I don't forget to announce. So happy birthday to Braden Powell from Mrs. Schott's room. Braden's having his 7th birthday today. And happy birthdays to Mikhail Tovez from Mrs. Pate's room. Happy birthday to you, buddy. If both of you will come see me sometime after announcements and get a birthday backpack charm, that will be awesome. Now I'm going to do some bucket fillers. Woo! So good to start in the green zone and stay there. Aiden Robertson from Mrs. Kinsey, you made my heart happy when you helped another student on the swing at recess. Way to go, Aiden. Love that you're filling buckets. To Giovanni Perez from Mrs. K. Giovanni helped a friend when he brought her tray to be cleaned up at the end of lunch. He is always so helpful. Way to go, Giovanni. To Isabella Kepi from Mrs. David's class. Isabella is always the first to volunteer to help a student in need. She has such a caring heart. Keep on being kind, Miss Isabella. To Jordan Wood from Mrs. David. Jordan volunteered to help me find where to put some books back on the shelves in the library. He then went on to help reshelf several other students' books. So very helpful. Way to go, Jordan. And to Isaiah from Mrs. David. Isaiah worked extremely hard on that quiz. Isaiah used positive self-talk and true grit to work through the hard ones. Way to go, Mr. Isaiah Beavers. Woo! That is a great way to start our Monday. Another great thing to celebrate is I'm going to start celebrating our perfect attendance and our honor roll from the first 9 weeks. So when we left school for fall break, we ended our first 9 weeks. You got your first report card. And so I get to celebrate with all of you. If I call your name after announcements, you can come down and get a backpack charm for either the perfect attendance or the honor roll. So here we go. Perfect attendance in Miss Machino's kindergarten class. I'm only doing kindergarten today, by the way. I'll do first grade, then second grade, then third grade, then fourth grade as the week goes on. So perfect attendance, meaning you didn't miss any days of school. Eli Cox, Connor Fields, Keaton Roberts, Cadence Wheeler, and Blake Monday. Perfect attendance from Mrs. Kinsey's class, Benjamin Eaton, Cameron Hedges, Saskia Kolderup, and Rudra Patel. And perfect attendance from Mrs. Williams' kindergarten class, Ivy Rose Chastain, Sophia Clemens, Quentin Jennings, Riker Jones, Sarah Kessel, Maddox Martin, Brett McManus, Briley Merritt, Emily Robertson, Danny Reinierson, Randallyn Shekels, Kaya Shea, and Leilani Tovez. Woohoo! So I'm celebrating just kindergarten today in perfect attendance and honor roll. Way to go. So that was perfect attendance. Oh, you know what? I think I just did it backwards. All the names that I just called were honor roll. Way to go. Meaning that you're at or above grade level and everything. Here's perfect attendance for kindergarten. Silly Mrs. Moran. Hope you guys will forgive me. I made a mistake. But here we go. Perfect attendance in Miss Machina's class was Elijah Cox, Harper Holmes, Jude Rodriguez, Julianne Sloop, and Chance Bradley. Perfect attendance in Mrs. Kinsey's class, Myson Bullock, Maxwell Gieske, Cameron Hedges, Saskia Kolderup, Evelyn Maddox, and Kyson Swigard. And perfect attendance in Mrs. Williams' class, Quentin Jennings, Sarah Kessel, Maddox Martin, and Leilani Tovez. So I kind of did those backwards. I apologize. But if your name was called, you need to come to the office for either your honor roll backpack charm or you need to come for your perfect attendance backpack charm. And let's wait till announcements are over. Whew. Homework for guidance. Mrs. Clendenning slid this in just at the last minute. If your name is called, you get to go to Mrs. Clendenning's office this morning and get a prize for turning in your guidance homework. So for Mrs. Kinsey's class, Evelyn Maddox, Rudra Patel, Ben Eaton. For Mrs. Williams' class, Kaya Shea, Briley Merritt, Titus Blackburn. For Miss Machino's class, Kaden Roberts, Harper Holmes. Mrs. Abel's class, Calissa Nevins, Lucy Waugh, Justice Miller. Mrs. Schott's class, Carter Rodriguez, Landon McClish, Paisley Hill. For Mrs. Comerford's class, Elena Williams, Dimitri Long, Lillian Thompson. For Mrs. Rector's class, Lexi Martin, Stephen Hudak, Wes Wheeler. For Mrs. Honeycutt's class, Quinn Thompson. For Mrs. Bridges' class, Micah, Natalie Brown, Preston Mouth. From Mrs. David's class, Alyssa Greider. From Mrs. Pate's class, Clarissa Clip. And from Mrs. Bartram's class, Milton Cordova. Whoa! That is a lot of announcements for one day. Double checking our birthday list to make sure there are no staff birthdays today. No, I don't think so. All righty. So at this time, go ahead and stand and push your chair, and we're going to have a moment of silence. And now for our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I can just feel that today is going to be a great day. Let me look here. Tips to show respect and appreciation for others. Monday, October 29th. Always be kind and make everyone feel welcome. It's never okay to criticize or to be mean to someone because he or she is different than you. We feel good about ourselves when other people care about our feelings and are kind to us. So it's pretty easy. Be nice. That is the message that we're trying to send. Be nice. Can you be nice? Tomorrow's the last day to buy candy grams from Helping Hands. So if you haven't brought a quarter and you really want to buy a candy gram for someone, bring it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning will be your last opportunity to buy a candy gram. I think that's it. We're going to have a marvelous Monday. Be nice to each other. Keep practicing, especially when someone tells you no, that your response is, okay, can I go get a drink of water? I'm really thirsty. I really need you to wait until your math boxes are done. And your response to your teacher? Okay. Tomorrow, I'd like to ask Miss Lizelle to send some students down to help me with announcements. That would be awesome. I always like to do announcements with others and not all by myself. Okay, let's do our creed and have a marvelous Monday. I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. Oh my goodness, Webb Spiders, make it a great day in the Webb. Make sure you're bouncing back and that you're practicing when someone tells you no to say, okay, I've got this. I can do this. And please, 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 please be kind to everyone, okay? Make sure you're doing it right.